What began as a normal day at the Supreme Court ended on a dramatic note. The panel of 9 justices who have heard the Robert Kyagulanyi election petition, which has since been withdrawn, sat to deliver detailed reasons on why they did not allow Kyagulanyi to amend his petition and also subsequently to file 200 more affidavits to back his case. The court was also meant to determine if Kyagulanyi would have to bear costs for withdrawing the case. And in the ruling,
the following orders are made. 1. The petition stands withdrawn. 2. The candidate declared elected by the Electoral Commission, Yoweri Museveni Kaguta, is duly elected as president. 3. Each party will bear their own costs.
There followed a 30-minute adjournment.
So we will resume here at 1:30.
But an unusual atmosphere engulfed the court as respondents' lawyers made way to the court building ahead of resumption of the session. Soon after, one by one, the lawyers, except those of the petitioner, left the premises and only the dissenting justice returned to court. Security personnel were deployed all over the place and the public address system was switched off. Justice Esther Kisakye had this to say.
The Chief Justice and the other members of the quorum have opted not to be part of this afternoon's proceedings, and I respect their decisions. However, what is of surprise to me is that my file has apparently been confiscated on the orders of the Chief Justice.
She went back to the chambers for the file containing her ruling, but she returned to a closed courtroom. She then made more accusations against the Chief Justice.
Before I read, I want to note that my file has been confiscated by the Chief Justice of Uganda. But nevertheless, I'm working from a duplicate copy. So I'm very surprised that the Chief Justice of Uganda has chosen to use barbaric means.
In her ruling, which she read from a duplicated copy, she agreed with Kyagulanyi on some of the matters that arose in the case.
Chief Justice had further directed me that my ruling will be read at a later date after he and the other members of the quorum had probably vetted my ruling. I found that order unconstitutional and I chose to disobey it. When I was appointed a judge of this court in 2009, I swore to uphold the Constitution of Uganda, and I also took the judicial oath, and I am acting based on those undertakings I made.
Legally, it's over for anyone seeking to challenge Museveni's re-election, but at what cost? Cost that will be clearly borne by the Supreme Court, which should be a highly revered institution in a democracy.
It is not true that the Honorable the Chief Justice confiscated any file belonging to Justice Kisakye. The reason they did not come back is because they asked her to share, and she declined to share.
We condemn it, but again we commend her boldness to stand by what she believes in, to stand by her judicial oath, and honestly she has come and delivered a judgment which we believe captured all the key ingredients.
We have been absolved by this decision, that we could not have been disabled by the first respondent and again proceed with this petition.
Museveni will be sworn in May for another 5 years. Edward Mhumza, NTV.